me in a bit of light reading. Not to worry, children. Today's story is an old story, but a good story. Today's story is the story of the delicate pirate and his tiger Jam. Now, the delicate pirate, he was no ordinary pirate. For starters, he had no legs. And instead had 2 wooden legs. Second of all, he had 3 hooks. Because he had an unfortunate incident with a cannonball, he doesn't like to talk about it. But, I mean, he can hold 3 swords now, it's really cool. Now, third thing that made him different, 2 eye patches. Now, but don't worry, he had a 3rd magical eye in the center of his brain that allowed him to see. But this story doesn't revolve around the delicate pirate. No, no. This story begins in a kitchen where a young first mate named Cutting Ball was eating his breakfast cereal. Let's say Frosted Flakes. Said Cutting Ball. These certainly do taste like paper. Oh. He was happily eating with his 2 best friends, Toyota Tercel and Lucky Jim. Got it? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. When suddenly, his captain, the delicate pirate, burst into the room through the wall. Crew! Yelled the delicate pirate. Today, we're going to make some tiger jam! This is a great idea, said Toyota Tercel. What a wonderful idea, exclaimed Lucky Jim. What? Said Cutting Ball. What seems to be the problem, Cutting Ball? Asked the delicate pirate.
Tiger jam.
Yeah.
So, do you mean jam as in like jamming out, or you're in a jam?
What are you, stupid? No. You know raspberry jam, right?
Yes.
You know, you get some raspberries and some sugar, and you put it in a pot, you boil it down, and then you put it on toast. It's delicious.
So you're suggesting that tiger jam, you take tigers.
Yup, tigers. Sugar, yeah.
You boil them down.
Mm-hmm.
And you spread them on toast.
That's right, and then you eat it. Sounds like you understand things perfectly, Cutting Ball. Now, listen up, crew. Toyota Tercel, you clean the pot. Lucky Jim, you go get sugar. Cutting Ball, you get a couple tigers, and I'll take care of the jars. What a great idea, said Lucky Jim. This is simply the best idea I've ever heard, said Lucky Jim again. Yeah, let's do this, said Lucky Toyota Tercel.
Wait!
But before Cutting Ball could complain about how his task was obviously much harder than everyone else's, the delicate pirate stood up. Well, he was already standing up, but he was up. And he pulled out 2 pistols. Check them out. And he ran screaming from the room like a baboon. Rewind! Toyota Tercel simply lifted off his seat. And in a happy floating motion, he simply flew out the door. felt sad that he had to go get these tigers. And he felt confused by the whole idea of Tiger Jam. And he felt angry at his captain. And he felt happy. And he felt these all at the same time. And then he sort of, let's say, jumped out of his seat and waddled out the door, proudly, and on one foot. Now, before we can tell you the amazing adventure that Cunning Ball had, I need to tell you a different story. We gotta wrap things up here. I mean, we gotta know about, let's say, Lucky Jim first. All right. Let me tell you something about Lucky Jim. He is ferocious! And he's bolted out of that house like there was no tomorrow. And he got in his car ferociously! And he started his car up ferociously! What are you doing? You can't drive a car sitting down! No, you can't! And he drove down to Glenn's supermarket. Now let me tell you something more about Lucky Jim. He was born and raised in Alaska. He had a PhD in pain. And there was nothing in this world that was going to stop him from getting that sugar. Now he ferociously went to that grocery store.
Did he get out of his car first?
No! He ferociously parked his car. And he ferociously marched down to aisle 3. And then, that's when he saw a horrible, horrible sight. There, in aisle 3, was a nice old lady. About to buy some sugar. The last sugar, the last one. So Lucky Jim, remembering a dance that his grandmother used to teach him, did his sugar snatching stance, and let's say you wail like an armadillo this time. And wailing like an armadillo, he snatched the sugar from the old lady. And he was off, ferociously, of course.